So I'm gonna do a little short video. It's not gonna be more than maybe 3 to 4 minutes. But I was in Colombia for about 6 weeks, and I saw something that I feel that is criminally wrong with the portrayal of America, and even to a lesser extent, Black Americans. So when I was in Colombia, they show a lot of syndicated old American shows, right? Like Friends, people, real estate shows, Duck Hunt, just a bunch of different shows that you're used to seeing on TV here. In Colombia and in Peru and other places, they show the same shows, and then they show those shows, and then later on you might see Cops, First and 48, and so forth, right? But the thing that I saw about that I felt that was criminally wrong about the whole situation was this, right? Was that if you watch these shows, you see in America, you see people, right? They're literally living their best life, right? Like people are out there just kind of doing their thing, making money, chilling, white Americans, they live in these nice houses. It's spacious. Like I was watching this wedding show at one point, and the lady was just like, "Oh, how much is the dress?" She was like, 10,000. And she's like, "Oh, baby, I won." And the husband was like, "It's a little expensive, but I love you, so let me get it." They had this grandeur wedding. So life looks so easy. And then the next show that comes on, right? Not only that, the shows are shown in English, but they have a Spanish speaker over it. So you'll see the lady and she'll talk, and then they'll have like a Spanish lady kind of saying what she's saying in Spanish. And so then you watch these shows and you're like, wow, look at how easy life is. $10,000, which is like 1,000,000 pesos there. It's not even that much to that man. Like that's where I would like to live, where there's no problems, where everybody is relaxing, chilling. It's just the most inauthentic and unrealistic look of America. But here's the thing that I find criminally bad, right? So right afterwards, what you'll see is after you watch a show where, this white couple went on this great, fantastic wedding, or you might see one episode of a black couple doing these fantastic things, planning this great wedding, or, people just living their best lives. And then you see First and 48 or Cops, and you see them pulling over. Normally, it's black folks, right? And then you see the brother over there. He's like, man, I ain't got shit. You know what I mean? Like he's on some weed stuff. He's sagging his pants. He's looking thugged out and broke. And you see, like, and then it's so funny, like, they'll have, like, the African-American lady, the black lady. I'm saying African-American, I'm black. The black lady, she's doing her thing, but when she's doing it, she's all ghetto. She's like, girl, I don't know why they picking on me, you know what I mean? And so if you live in that country, you think that's what America is. You think, like, wow, black people in America are just lazy. And they could choose to, buy $10,000 dresses, live these perfect lives. But, they want to go sell drugs for no reason, like that person got up in the morning, they looked in their account, had millions of dollars, and said, hey, you know what? Let me go out here and let me go sell some crack cocaine. Let me go get harassed by the police. Let me look like a drunk and a madman because, this is obviously convenient and worthwhile. That is literally the narrative that people around the world get. And it's so false and fake because it just takes away from the entire black experience. It just, like, there's no slavery, there's no context to build in the South, how Jim Crow laws. There's no there's no war on drugs, there's none of that. It's just black people making bad decisions. So I think that's criminally bad, and at some point that needs to be addressed. At some point, we got to figure out a way to address that. That's why when you see foreigners and they treat white people like gods and black people like shit, that's why. There is a sensationalism that's going on around the world that is criminally horrible.